Hi, Namaskar everyone. My name is Jason Sajwan and today we will talk about Delhi University Bsc programs. There have been many queries in the last 1 week that, sir, what is the possible way to get into that? What are the subjects to be taken? So आज जो हम बात करेंगे what all subjects are available there and what are the domain subject that you need to fill in. एंड ऐसे ही बीएससी का जैसे प्रोग्राम का डिस्कशन हुआ है, सिमिलरली देयर विल बी अ डिस्कशन ओवर द बीए एंड बीकॉम प्रोग्राम. सो इफ यू पीपल आर नॉट फ्रॉम द साइंस बैकग्राउंड तो वेट कीजिएगा, बाद में जब कॉमर्स और ह्यूमैनिटीज का भी वी आर अपलोडिंग टुडे, सो आई एम श्योर यू विल हैव इनफ इंफॉर्मेशन. So the first program that we have covered here is BSc in Life Sciences. Now, why did I mention it as a life sciences? Is because there are multiple programs, in life sciences. For example, anthropology is there, botany is there, biomedical is there, biological science is there, geology is there, microbiology is there, applied life science are there, and life science is there. So you will get all of these BSc programs, whether it is anthropology, botany, biomedical, biological science, zoology. There are different nomenclature that they have given. Of course, if you want to study botany and zoology, they are completely different. So the requirement for these subjects are physics, chemistry, and bio. Very clearly they have stated कोई और criteria नहीं है. These are the 3 subject marks that they will be considering. और marks आपके 12th के नहीं है, ये हमने पहले भी आपको discuss किया कि these are the marks that you are going to score. The marks that you are going to score in CUET will be important here. And there's one important point here is that you need to score 30% marks in your language from section A. This is very important part. So whatever the language you are choosing, जरूरी नहीं है कि आप इंग्लिश ही लैंग्वेज चूज करो, आप हिंदी भी चूज कर सकते हैं, आप मैथली भी चूज कर सकते हैं, आप कन्नड़, तेलुगु, any of the languages which are given there in section A of CUET, you can choose one of the language there and 30% is the marks that you need to score. Of course उनके marks consider नहीं किए जाएंगे जब final scoring होगा. For that it is physics, chemistry, bio. So if you are planning to apply for BSc program from life sciences, चाहे वो botany हो, zoology हो, applied life sciences हो, for that this is the minimum criteria. जो next part है, जो हमने इनको cluster में divide करा है. The next part is physics, chemistry, polymer science, physical science with chemistry, physical science with industrial chemistry, applied physical sciences with analytical methods in chemistry and biochemistry. इसको एज अ कंबाइन और साथ में आपका अप्लाइड फिजिकल साइंसेस विद इंडस्ट्रियल केमिस्ट्री, ये सारे प्रोग्राम है. हाँ, इनमें से कुछ प्रोग्राम है जो सिर्फ एक कॉलेज या 2 कॉलेज ऑफर कर रहा है, बट इनके लिए क्राइटेरिया इज ओनली वन, दैट यू नीड टू हैव टेकन अप्लाइड फॉर फिजिक्स, केमिस्ट्री एंड मैथ्स इन योर CUT एग्जाम, and 30% is again the criteria that you need to score in section A of any of the language which are mentioned there. अब इसके अलावा कुछ बहुत अच्छे प्रोग्राम है दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी के. फॉर एग्जांपल इलेक्ट्रॉनिक साइंस और फिजिकल साइंस विद इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स इज वन ऑफ द प्रोग्राम, और फिजिकल साइंस विद केमिस्ट्री इज अ प्रोग्राम. देयर एलिजिबिलिटी क्राइटेरिया इज फिजिक्स, केमिस्ट्री और मैथ्स फॉर ऑल ऑफ दीज 3 प्रोग्राम, और you can have physics, chemistry, computer science or informatics practices that people usually choose in class 12. So if you score you feel you are very good in that, so what are the options available to you? The options available to you is that in electronic sciences, computer science score can be added. So of course, if I'm looking for a program there in electronic science, I'm also looking for physics honors or chemistry honors. I think I will be opting for physics, chemistry, maths. Along with that, I may be taking also computer science or informatics practices there. Fine. वैसे ही बात करें तो environmental science और food technology दो एक programs है which are offered by them, and for that it is physics, chemistry, maths, or the beauty is that even physics, chemistry, bio. So even if you are from maths background or from bio background, all of you can apply for these one. Of course, you have to opt for 3 subjects there. But when it comes to geology, they are saying that yes, you should have studied physics, chemistry, maths, but ऐसा भी हो सकता है if you have taken geography or geology in your class 12th and you feel you are comfortable, I think you can go ahead with the physics, chemistry and geography or geology as a subject, or you can also go for biology. So that is the beauty here, they have given you all the options, so it is not necessary that you need to go for physics, chemistry and geology. You can also go for maths or biology as an option. Now कुछ ऐसे एग्जाम भी है जहां पर इन्होंने where they have not put strict criteria for science subjects only. There they are saying that they will consider the score of section A of CUT, that is language. So if you are going for statistics, especially people who feel, no, I want to be in the science after my class 12, say for example, someone is studying commerce or humanities, and he wants to pursue his study in statistics because it is a very good career opportunity. See, the future is of analytics. So what happens is you need to write one exam, and here the scoring is not the only criteria. You need to score very high because that marks will be also included. तो अगर आपने जो लैंग्वेज चूज करी है उसके मार्क्स भी यहाँ जुड़ेंगे, साथ में मैथ्स इज मैंडेटरी, विदाउट दैट यू कैन नॉट डू एनीथिंग. And two more subjects are to be taken. Both of them can be taken from B1, or maybe maximum one subject you can take from B2 and one from B1. That is what is the criteria. So they are asking for, again, the 4 subject marks will be calculated there. One is language, second is maths, 2 from B1 or B2, means at least one of them should be from B1. This is the criteria. Now home science, if you really want to go for home science, the similar criteria is there. Go for biophysics and one from B1 or B2. Here there is no strict constraint. Or you can also take chemistry, because their criteria is that we want to take a science student, and 30% is the score that you need to score in CUET exam. Fine. If I talk about the biochemistry, similar situation is there. It is physics, chemistry and biology is what they are going to ask you. Instead of physics, if you feel you are better in maths, you can also go for chemistry, bio and maths, also the criteria that you can go ahead. Now, many of you are interested in Bsc computer science. I know many of the people who could not make it to the good engineering colleges, that they want to offer computer sciences here. So first is they will be considering your section A score, and then maths is important. It is not computers which is important here. It is maths which is mandatory. And 2 subjects you can take from, at least one of them will be taken from B1, and the rest of the subject can be from B1 or B2. That is what is the criteria here. Fine. So no, not necessarily a computer that you can choose. Here the maths is important criteria. Now, if you want to go for Bsc Maths, one of the best news that I could say for the student is, for example, if you are from humanity or you are from commerce and you feel that you want to study sciences, or you want to get a degree of science there in your gradation, you can go for Bsc Maths and Mathematical Science. One language score will be added. Along with that, maths is mandatory, and one subject should be from B1 and other subject can be from B1 and B2. Again, 4 subjects are calculated here. But even someone has studied maths in humanity, I think he can also go ahead with the Bsc. Fine, because no physics, chemistry are going to be asked there. Now, of course, you can opt for that, but it is not mandatory. If you want to go for home science, pass, it is biology, physics, one subject from B1 or B2. Understand, this is pass subject that they are talking of. Fine. So here it is coming out to be pass subject. This is the only nomenclature where they are using pass in Bsc. So biophysics and one subject can be from B1 or B2. I hope you understand the B1 and B2. I'll show you also the list of the subject. Now, similarly, you can also go for not only physics, you can also opt for bio is mandatory, of course. Along with that, you can go for chemistry and one subject from B1 and B2. Now, many of you wanted to go for physical education. Nowadays, there's a huge requirement of physical education student. And reason is BP8. After that, you can complete it and you can become, a PTI also there in a school. We all remember our PTIs in the school. So physical education and health education and sports is what they are giving. They are giving you Bsc in physical education, health education, and sports. So language A, physical education is what is there is already present in B2. One subject from B1 and one subject from B1 or B2. So 4 subjects will be considered there. And even if you have not studied physical education, then also it is fine. You are asked to write one language and 2 subjects will be from B1 and third one you can take from B1 or B2. But the criteria, the weightage for that is only 50%. Very clearly they have mentioned, they said 50% weightage will be given to performance-based test. So you need to do some physical activity there so that the cumulative score of that will be the only criteria for selection in Delhi University. I hope you understand that. So 70,000 seats are there. NDA is going to conduct the exam 6th April to 6th May is the last date. I'm sure you must be ready now to fill your forms. Fine. And no weightage to the board examination. I don't know whether you like it or not, but I think it is a great opportunity because this is no different from your board exam. Different program for different eligibility. And of course, you can register yourself for the CUT.summer.ac.in. Or if you talk about the Delhi University, this is also given because it is very difficult to find it on web. So it is admission.uod.ac.in. Fine. The languages, these are the languages that you can take in language, English, Hindi, Gujarati, Bengali, Assami, Kannada, Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, Marathi, Odia, and Urdu. And there's one B where you are taking as a optional, as a German, Chinese, French, Arabic, all of them can be taken from optional. B1, these are the main subject that is offered in class 12. Fine. So these all comes in B1. And B2 is, these are the subject usually people are taking because if they don't want to offer all the 5 main subject, they can select one of the subject from here. Fine. And the last one is general aptitude, which is also there. So far in Bsc, there's no special criteria for general aptitude test. This is all. And as I said, the number of questions, one important part here is, if you go through, some of you must be from applied maths and you must be worried that what is to be done, how can I make it? If you talk about the maths one, they have changed little bit for that. There are 15 questions. There are 15 questions which needs to be done. It is a combined from analytics plus the core maths. Now the 35 questions, either you go for analytic applied maths, or you go for core maths. So 35 questions are in core maths, you opt for core, or you opt for applied one. So total in that case 50 questions are there, but you need to solve 40 questions there. I believe it is clear. So here 15 questions are mandatory, but from this you can select any of the 25 questions to get the answer. Fine. So now coming to the next one. So these are what we have discussed. The slots, I'm sure all of you are aware about it. So you need to register for CUT. In case of any query, you can always message me or right there at the bottom of this so that I can revert back with if there is anything I can help with. Fine. So every university will be going for it. There are 55 universities which have registered so far. So if we go on CUT website, we're finding the universities names are also mentioned there. You can also apply for the programs. Fine. No, they are not important, as I said. Fine. So thank you. In case of any query, please feel free to write me or call us at these numbers. Thank you so much. Thank you.